What about the rules of the Constitution?
Ma'am, the Constitution always applies.
This affidavit is one person's detailed, passionate, and very heavily cited argument against what she sees as an overreach. Really to dig into the arguments. They're made by Jessica Respess Saxton. She's the respondent in this divorce case against Travis George Saxton.
Okay.
And she's claiming pretty strongly that her fundamental constitutional rights are being violated. Specifically, the right to a jury trial and also issues around property seizure. Yeah, so we'll explore what she says about the Constitution being supreme, about judicial conduct, and, what this might mean for individuals caught up in the legal system. It's quite a statement. It really makes you think about how these big principles actually get applied day to day.
All right, let's dive in then. What's the initial setup? What are her main complaints right off the bat in this affidavit?
Okay, so the core of it really is her objection. She's objecting because she says her demand for a jury trial in her divorce case, that's case number CE 30651, was denied.
And she claims she actually asked for one.
Yes, verbally, twice. She says once to her former lawyer, a Homer Allen Bray, and then again during a status hearing back on May 15th, 2025. Denied both times, according to her.
And it's not just the jury trial, is it? You mentioned finances.
Exactly. There's a big financial piece here, too. The affidavit alleges that $110,000 of marital property funds, lawfully acquired, she says, were seized.
Seized.
Unlawfully, she claims, by wire transfer. Without her consent, without any jury determination, no court order, no valid warrant, she names Homer Allen Bray in relation to this transfer.
Okay, so that's a serious allegation.
Very. And adding to that, the petitioner, that's Travis George Saxton, is apparently now asking the court to deny her jury demand and make her pay all the costs and lawyer fees. He uses the word taxed.
Taxed? That's an interesting word choice in a legal filing.
It is, and she picks up on that later. It becomes a whole separate point of contention for her.
Right, so this is where it gets really fundamental, isn't it? She brings in the U.S. Constitution right away. What's the argument there?
She basically says, look, the U.S. Constitution is the controlling law here, full stop. It supersedes all state statutes and rules, citing the Supremacy Clause.
The Supremacy Clause, Article 6. Basically, federal constitution trumps state laws if they conflict.
Precisely. She argues her constitutional points aren't inapplicable, like maybe someone suggested they were. She says they are absolutely binding on every judge, every courtroom, and every proceeding in this country.
That's laying down a marker. And she holds specific people accountable, too, based on their oaths.
Yes, she does. She points out that her ex-husband, Travis George Saxton, Judge Tammy Harrington, and the attorneys involved, Joshua Leach and C. John Chavis, they've all sworn an oath to the Constitution. She even notes that Judge Harrington apparently openly and on record agreed that the Constitution always applies.
What about the rules of the Constitution?
Ma'am, the Constitution always applies.
So her argument is, essentially, if you use some court rule to deny a constitutional guarantee, then that rule, as you're using it, is unconstitutional.
That's a classic legal argument, applying the Constitution directly against a specific rule or procedure.
Exactly. It challenges the procedure itself in that specific context.
So this brings up the idea of waiver. How does the affidavit deal with the possibility that maybe she, waived her right to a jury trial somehow?
She tackles that head on.